Hello and welcome everyone to Anfield Road TV, first Premier League watch along of the brand new year, and let's hope it's an absolute cracker. Friday night football, the defending champions Arsenal coming up against newly promoted Coventry City as well. Obviously, it's been a very, very, very long time since Coventry have been very much in the top flight of English football, but it's very much something that we're very much looking forward to. Certainly I am as well. It's going to be intriguing. You look at them, Hull, and if they can survive in the Premier League. Chat, do drop a like on the video as well. If you haven't already done so, you're absolute legends. And yeah, and mainly for analysis point of view as well, it's going to be interesting. When Liverpool are coming up against Arsenal and Coventry, we're going to have a bit more of a much better insight as well from knowing what we are going to be coming up to as well. But yeah, we're going to be going through the incomings, the outgoings of Coventry, who they've brought in as well. But chat, as you can see from the graphic on the side there, we'll start with the home side, the defending champions in the Premier League season. No Ezri Konsa in the starting 11. A bit too early for him to feature in the starting 11. But it is David Raya, the best goalkeeper last year. Obviously instrumental to Arsenal winning a league title as well. The back line, Ben White, has been linked with Everton, but he's in the starting 11. I think they've come out this week saying they don't want to be selling him, which you understand why they don't want to be losing him as well. Ben White, Mosquera, Saliba and Calaflori. The midfield, Declan Rice, Lewis Skelly and Odegaard makes up that midfield three for the Gunners. And then the forward line, Saka, Gyökeres and Tozilis as well. Tozilis, obviously the Greek forward as well. They're a new signing. They featured for Norwich a couple of times in the Premier League when they were in the top flight. Didn't quite work out, but again, as it is the case when Salah was at Chelsea, maybe a new change of environment and being surrounded by much more better calibre of footballer, the Greek forward. So it's going to be intriguing to see him in the Premier League back again. And then, obviously, the new lads in the division, you've got Rushworth, Van Eyck, Thomas, Amenda as well. De Silva playing the left back. Their new signing, Zakiri. I am very highly regarded. If you listen to the people I do, when they analyse players, he was one that was maybe getting linked with Liverpool as well. But yeah, a very talented midfielder that he's got. Obviously, I think his agent, is he Michael Essing's agent? Got his agent, but yeah, got a bright future that lads. But signed for a lot of money anyway, but a lad that I feel won't be out of place in the Premier League. He's got the physicality, he's got the quality as well, from what I've seen. And then Onyekura as well, Grimes, and then up front for Coventry this evening, Toche, Ellis Sims, the former Everton forward, and Thomas Estenti as well. But again, chat, a bit like me, I'm going to be honest, haven't watched extensively Coventry City, but some of the podcasts and everything that I've been listening to from their point of view, from Coventry fans as well. It's exciting. They're very excited. Looking forward to the brand new year as well, and it's going to be absolutely fascinating how well they develop in the Premier League as well. Big up there, have a talk, just tweeted, according to the French journalist, Barcola, to Liverpool is progressing. He's not in the Paris Saint-Germain squad. Yeah, Andrew, we've probably seen that, mate, haven't we? But hope you're well, bud. Nice one for tuning in, fella. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting as well. It's empty. Yeah, clearly are. Yeah, nice one, la. As I said, have you not got much better time to, instead of watching a Liverpool channel or a watch-along channel as well? But yeah, you know I have. Yeah, I have been as well. So I do love to consume many podcasts from rivals as well, and it's no better really to get that their analysts, their point of view as well. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, thank you very much for creating a JAG account, whoever that is. It's good to see that you haven't got your name as well, so you're absolute shit house. So there we go. Reds and Arsenal fans, Arsenal and Coventry as well. Do let us know your thoughts, your score predictions as well. So it's going to be interesting. A game where you're looking at Arsenal very much, looking at analysing and seeing if they can defend their league title. Arsenal haven't been able to defend their league title. You have to go back all the way back till 1940 something. Yeah, 1940 something as well. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can do that. And fair play. The one thing that Arsenal have got is the squad depth. They've got the quality as well. I'll quickly go through the bench as well. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And their bench this evening. So the subs, as well, Kepa as well, Dalman, Eze, Gokeres, Hincapie, Madueke, Marino, Wanyeri and Zubani as well. So the bench, and for Coventry, the new signing, Taiwo Awoniyi is the new signing. He's on the bench. It's interesting that he come from Forest as well, wasn't he? A good going away as well. So yeah. Eccles as well, Hammer, Kitchen, Rondi. Again, some interesting names. Sakamoto, Torp, and Wilson as well. So it's going to be great to see, really, from our point of view, when we are Liverpool. We're going to be coming up against Coventry and Arsenal. But yeah, how can you say that? Yeah. Cheers, I did. Yeah, if you don't come in and wind up chat, you just get banned. So yeah, simple as. If you don't come in and try and wind up chat, and sounds. Yeah, the regulars, we know everyone in the regular chat, but yeah. So if you're just going to be abusive to the chat and to any podcast host, doesn't matter if it's me or anyone on the channel, yeah, you'll get that anyway. So unlucky. But right, chat. So quickly go on the incomings and outgoings. So Arsenal looking at their signings with respect to the players that they've brought in. We mentioned Bruno Gomes as well. Obviously signed from Newcastle United for a fair chunk of money anyway, even at the age of 28. So a big amount of money spent on him. Ezri Konsa, obviously the centre half, signed for Aston Villa. A lot of money. Hincapie, Arsenal made that transfer permanent. Obviously, they got him on loan last year, didn't they? And then they brought in Hincapie. Christo Toslic, obviously the Greek forward, 24-year-old, signed from Club Brugge. I think it was for a fee in the region of 40 million as well. Tommy Salford, obviously signed. Obviously, a young goalkeeper as well. He's come in, and so yeah, a couple of incomings and outgoings as well. But Fabian Vieira, I think he's gone to, he's returned off the end of his loan. He was on loan at Hamburg last season, so yeah. Kel Hein as well from Werder Bremen, £3 million, obviously valuation of £3 million. So again, some players coming back from loan. Obviously Ethan Wanyeri, again, not an amazing loan in all honesty, as we spoke about him this week as well. It didn't quite work out. Didn't play a lot of games in that respect as well. So yeah, Reece Nelson again was obviously he was on loan Brentford last season. So again, it's going to be fascinating. And quickly looking at some bear 1 second there, chance. So in terms of the summer window, there we go. 1 second there. And transfers as well. Coventry. So in terms of Coventry, incomings as well. As we mentioned, Caleb Icardi, obviously the central midfielder, central defensive midfielder, signed from Nutschland. A lot of money, I think it was 27 million he brought him in for as well. Carl Rushworth signed from Brighton for, I think it was 25 million as well. Sadiq Shadif, the 19-year-old forward, signed from Fenerbahce for 24 million as well. Tushana, Burnley as well, 23 million. And yeah, Amenda as well, a centre-half signed from Frankfurt. And yeah, Taiwo Awoniyi signed from Forest for 10 million. So again, it's going to be fascinating. Chat, have you got Coventry getting relegated this season? It's going to be interesting. So yeah. So it is going to be interesting, in all honesty, with respect to Coventry and how they do get on, really. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. I'm hoping Liverpool, when we come up against Arsenal and Coventry, can certainly do the business as well. But maybe 1 second there, just going to quickly look at, see if there's any more breaking transfer news as well. A lot, as if you'd missed the transfer video that we done today, yeah, it's going to be a case. Rafael Leao has been... seeing Rafael Leao, again, is still getting offered to many clubs around European competition as well. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting where he does end up. It's quite clear that as the AC Milan certainly don't fancy him and don't want him at the football club as well. But a little bit on Liverpool as well, chat. Again, off the back of yesterday's thing that we spoke about as well, Endrick has been inquired. Liverpool again, that story's getting put out there again with regards to him possibly Liverpool, but again, it's Liverpool. Make sure you tune into the video that we published about 20 minutes ago, chat. Obviously, with the Jakob Minter transfer, Liverpool have had their second bid rejected for him, so yeah, not ideal. And big up there, Jen, as well. Even and all, how are we, mates? And massive thank you for the big support on the channel, Jen, as well. You're absolute legend, and Andrew as well, and even the people that come in and try and wind up chat and any of the presenters on the show as well. Nice one, because you do good for the numbers. Absolutely. All yous are legends. Some of yous will get blocked as well. So, but yeah, the regulars won't. Legends are absolute legends, and thank you everyone for tuning in. Yeah, are you excited for this game? I certainly am, and it's going to be interesting. They're just showing in the VT in the background there, obviously Carragher's interview with Andoni Iraola. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out as well. It's a very good interview, in all honesty, getting a unique insight really. Carragher asking all about the transfers, possible incomings, possible outgoings, and about his style of play, and very much his management style as well, in terms of developing his style of play. So what's going on with Brighton? Do you think we'll go back in, Jen? I think we will do, mate. I think a lot of the journalists before we go on air as well are reporting. I think if Liverpool will be going back in for the third one, and yeah, you do wonder if Brighton do reject the third and fourth bids, because at the minute it's lastminute.com Liverpool, and it's going to be fascinating the way in which Brighton will be approaching that transfer as well, Jen. They've got to get some players to come into the football club as well, so yeah, it's going to be one of them really. So yeah, going to be very, very interesting indeed. So what's happening with Barcola as well? Yeah, it's moving at last as well. Yeah, Jen, I think from what I've seen before we come on air, it's been a case of very much, and again, everyone will be making a lot out of it. Obviously, if he's not in the starting 11 for Paris Saint-Germain, they playing tonight as well, chat. I know a lot of people were saying, I think Andrew said that he wasn't in. Let's have a quick look. Not even playing tonight, are they? It's tomorrow. Let's have a little look in terms of, unless they're playing in the PSG. Let's have a little look. So Paris Saint-Germain, when's their next match? Match is Super Cup on the 23rd. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Their next game is on the 21st as well, Andrew, or whoever was mentioning. What was it? But yeah, as you said there, Andrew. Yeah, so yeah, their game is on 23rd. It's on Sunday when they play. So whether him and Bai will be in the starting 11, it's going to be interesting indeed. But I'm guessing anyone who's on the Coventry bench, yeah. He did sign, mates. Obviously, 29-year-old. Anyway, it's going to be interesting how much of a big presence he will be in this Coventry forward line for them this year. But again, you just got to take your opportunities and try and get as many goals as we possibly can as well. So, yeah, interesting. What's going on? So, yeah, what's the injuries does he have? And he must be less serious than reported as well. Who's this? Minter. No, Jen. Yeah, go and check out the videos that we done yesterday. But we mentioned it, and obviously covered over his injuries as well. He's had a couple of hamstring injuries, 2 or 3 hamstring injuries as well. So, yeah, it's going to be one of them, really. So, yeah. And so, fingers crossed. But in terms of Coventry as well, chat, yeah, it is going to be fascinating, indeed, as well. But, yeah, the rise and the fall the fall and the rise of Coventry. That's live if you want to be watching that documentary as well. But Frank Lampard, chat, again, another opportunity for Frank Lampard to get that opportunity. And again, we've seen that, obviously, Coventry go all the way back, just looking at the graph as well, league positions. Yeah, so they were in the Premier League and then dropped out at the Premier League in 2001, didn't they? The 2000 to 2001 season, they were relegated and then relegated again from the Championship in 2010-11. And then, yeah, they were relegated in League One. Relegated to League One in 15-16 season, and then 3 promotions over the course of like the 10-year period has seen them get into the Premier League promised lands as well. So they've had a big rise in the last 10 years. Obviously, as we said there, like, it's going to be interesting in terms of whether they can stay in the Premier League. It's going to be so difficult, not just for Coventry, but Hull and any other newly promoted sides coming up over the next couple of seasons as well. It's not as easy, is it? Certainly. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting indeed. Are we agreed? Personal terms have been reported? No, Jen, we haven't, mate. We haven't. No personal terms agreed. Anyone that's saying that we have agreed personal terms is chat and wham. Yeah, no. We've had 2 bids rejected as well. So yeah, chat. Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. 25 minutes away, but you're looking at that Arsenal side in terms of the players that they brought in. I do personally think it's a signing. The biggest signing for me that Arsenal have made is obviously Bruno Guimaraes. I think that what that offers Arsenal in terms of their rotation and their development of the team as well. It allows Rice to have that. Obviously, he's not getting rested today, but there will be games on the horizon where Bruno Guimaraes is coming in and very much. It's a very good squad option. Very, very good squad option, really. Not too much of a big drop off in quality. There will be games where, obviously, Lewis Skelly is playing this evening. But I'd expect Bruno Guimaraes to be playing alongside Declan Rice on a bit more of a consistent basis. But yeah, just quickly looking at, and then you look at the Greek lad, again, didn't perform when he was in the Premier League with Norwich as well. So yeah, again, it's going to be interesting. And Nelson Sims, a lot was made of him. Obviously, it wasn't too long ago where Coventry were in a semi-final against Manchester United, was it? Yeah, they nearly got the equaliser against, I think it was United, wasn't it? A couple of seasons back when they were in, it was the FA Cup or the League Cup semi-final. And they done really well. I think it was they knocked out the likes of Wolves and some other big teams on the way to that semi-final appearance at Wembley. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's a big up as well. Yeah. So, what's that say? Yeah, and a half a load of trolls anyway. But yeah, don't give them the airtime anyway. So, chat, do let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you anticipate Coventry being in the Premier League come what this time next season? Or I think they've got the tools to stay in the Premier League, but they've spent. So obviously, Sunderland we've seen come into the division, spent a lot of money. They were able to establish themselves in the Prem, and so looking at that again, but mainly Bruno Guimaraes, an outstanding signing. And you look at the players Arsenal have the part of the football club: Lissandro Trossard, Jakub Kiwior, Obviously, the Polish centre-half. Norgard's gone to Everton for 8 million. And, Karl Hein as well, the goalkeeper. He has departed and joins Werder Bremen as well. Sorry, chat, I thought he'd signed. But, he has departed the football club. So, Hincapié, it was a huge signing that, really. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I think it's coming in at 40 million. Was that euros? I think it's 40 million euros as well, or pounds. Even still, doesn't matter. It's still an outstanding bit of business. It really facilitates and allows a player of him coming into the environment last year. I think it just that bit more tactical flexibility, really, able to rotate him, Calaflori, down that left-hand side. And I think the signing of Timber was a really good signing as well. So it's going to be interesting indeed, really. But yeah, chat, we are half an hour away from kick-off as well, chat. So fingers crossed, we do get a very good game from and I think, chat, maybe 1 second there, chat. Is that the lad from... Is that the Brentford lad? I need to check this. Not the same fella that used to play for Brentford. I think it is. Yeah, the Nigerian defensive midfielder, Frank Onyeka as well. Let's have a little look, quickly checking. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Still lad that used to play for Brentford. Didn't get, obviously, again, another player that was decimated with injuries when he come into the Premier League. So, yeah, the main thing is he plays a fair amount of football, gets a bit of confidence about himself as well. And, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, the captain for Coventry is Grimes in the midfield. But, yeah, Calaflori, going to be fascinating. The one thing, if Arsenal wanting to go back-to-back league champions as well, chat, isn't it? They need to be playing a solid back line, really. That's exactly why they won the league. The one thing to look at Arsenal, they certainly need a lot more goals, hence why they've signed Tozilic as well. Bukayo Saka needs to start producing a lot more as well. You do look at his numbers, completely miles off the likes of Mohamed Salah in terms of his best seasons. But even still, I think everyone forgets how young Bukayo Saka is still. He's only 24, but you do wonder how much he's got left in the tank, really, and as long as Arsenal aren't, by the looks of it, they have in recent seasons, overplaying him, I think it's vitally important when they are signing one or two forwards at the top end, that they do kind of try and get like-for-like replacements and quality, really. A bit similar like Liverpool. Obviously, we got Isaac, got Ekatike as well, got Gakpo, looking like we're going to be bringing in Barcola. You just need as many options up front where you can bring in the quality, and so it's going to be interesting. As well, what I'm doing now, Phillips, he's in the Championship, Jen. He's in the Championship for, I think is it Derby? I think it might be Derby or one of them anyway, or it might even be in League One. Not too sure, but I mean, it was good that Nat. I'm a bit surprised, like all of us, he stayed at Liverpool that long. Similar with Reece Williams as well. Would have expected them to have got a bit more of it. The prime time for them to have moved Liverpool would have been after we very much got the Champions League qualification with him and Reece Williams centre half. So fair play to those lads. Played a huge role in terms of the revenue that was generated for the seasons following as well. And so there we go. Not too famous. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We see Virgil and Ali signed for another contract extension. Do you reckon, Jen? Just keep them as goes Giorgio Mamardashvili as well. It's not good enough. Should we have kept Keller? Jen, do you think we should have kept Caoimhin Kelleher? It's going to be an interesting one indeed, but there's a big drop off in terms of quality wise, isn't there? So I think even when Mamardashvili does get, if he is called upon a lot more regular this season, then I think he needs to hit the ground running as well, chat. But do let us know your thoughts. Big up there, Alfie as well. 4-0. Chat, get your score predictions in the comment section below. He's gone with a 4-0 to Arsenal. It should be an absolute battering. you would expect, wouldn't you? Indeed. But yeah, chat, do drop a like on the video. Only 3 likes. What are you doing, chat? There's 13 of yous in, and it takes 2 seconds just to like the video as well. Not just my content, but anyone else's content as well. Really gets it out there to more people. Yeah, only 3 likes is a bit silly, that, really, in all honesty. Yeah, do drop a like on the video. But yeah, Alfie, how are we, lad? But yeah, there we go. Run those likes up, chat. If you don't mind. Oh, there we go. Yeah, coming up again. Bigger there. Yeah, Jen. I think it'll be. Tim has gone 6-0. You never know, mate. Hope it's a draw. That would be nice, Jen. Saying Liverpool can pull a bit clear of Arsenal in the first match week. But I think it will be a welcome to the Premier League this evening. I think Arsenal will be too strong. I think the quality that they've shown. But the one thing with Arsenal, it'll be interesting when we do progress throughout the season. Big up there, guys. Oh, wow, nice one for tuning in, bud. Hope you're well, fella. Absolute legends. But yeah, how's your day been, guys? Hope you're well, mate. And Jen says, nice one, lad. Smash up the likes. 2 goals. 2. Is that tonight, mate? Or are you saying that's his record as a player in when he was back in the Premier League? But yeah, didn't score or assist many times when he was playing for Norwich anyway. But obviously, fair play to the lad. Club Brugge done really well and got his big move to Arsenal as well. How much money is on Isaac scored in the win goal on Sunday? Yeah, that will be good, mate. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Nice one, Tim. Cheers, fella. Thank you very much. So yeah, chat, I'm going to go probably like some reviews. I think 3-1. 4-1 tonight. It's going to be, but you never know. Could be on for a bit of a surprise here and a bit of a shock to the system, really, for Arsenal. But depends. It's, again, obviously, I think they drew against Como, or did Como to be Como in pre-season as well, or whatever the result was. It's going to be interesting with regards to, let's have a quick look in terms of Arsenal's pre-season, how it's gone. Yeah, obviously, a win against Manchester City in the Community Shield. Oh, that was an absolute hammering, really, for Arsenal against City, wasn't it? No Rodri, you do wonder what will happen. 1-1 with Como, obviously beaten by Dortmund 3-2 as well, beaten by Real Betis 3-1, and then obviously a 4-1 win against Girona. So, chat, fascinating indeed. But yeah, 23 minutes away, and thank goodness the Premier League football is back. Because we certainly did need it. No more World Cup watch-alongs as well, chat. I know a lot of you will be happy about that. So, it's going to be good. But yeah. Right, top 4 is Arsenal, Liverpool, United, and Chelsea. Fair enough there, la. Evening, just wasted half an hour banging my head against the wall after the second. Don't be doing that, lad. Don't be doing that. Second bid for Minter. I've read about Minter, and he was wanted to drive Minter to Minter supporters are willing to drive him to the airport as well. So yeah, again, it's all well and good Liverpool wanting to sign Minter or Liverpool putting in bids, but we're literally, the Brighton play tomorrow, chat. Let's have a little look on the fixtures for the Premier League. Brighton play tomorrow. No, Brighton play on the Sunday against Aston Villa as well. So yeah, you're telling me that Brighton won't be needing him against Aston Villa? They certainly will be, but obviously he's already out injured, isn't he? So he's not going to be playing. But even still, Brighton aren't going to be weakening themselves. So when he's back to full fitness, big up there, Daz. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, so when he's back to full fitness, he'll strengthen Brighton, won't he, in terms of the quality that he does possess. Hence why Liverpool are bidding for him. But yeah, you do wonder. Let's have a quick look in terms of who Brighton have brought in this season. Let's So in terms of Brighton's incomings, obviously Luka Vuskovic has come in, right winger Jakob Yadok Johenya as well. Oh, AEK for 28 million. A lot of money was invested in him as well. Another right winger was brought in from Benfica B, Rodrigo Rigo. And a centre forward, Promise David. Obviously on loan as well from Union Saint Gilloy. So yeah, it's going to be fascinating, chat. So they've signed some players, and again, obviously they've lost Jan-Paul van Hekke to Tottenham. Carl Rushworth, as we mentioned before, he signed for Coventry. Danny Welbeck's left for Chelsea. They've sold quite a lot, or they've loaned quite a lot anyway. So again, it's going to be fascinating, chat. Whether they do strengthen or whatnot, but yeah. And Mosquera, obviously the Spain centre-half as well. It's going to be fascinating indeed to see how well he plays for Arsenal this season, because there's a big responsibility on his shoulders, as we know, with, I think it was Gabriel, he's out injured for the foreseeable. A very long time, obviously, with his back injury as well. So you do wonder how long he's going to be out for. And let's have a quick look. See, chat, does anyone know how the extent of Gabriel's injury is and how long they're expecting him to be out for? So look, usually tells me not Saliba. Why have I put Saliba there, chat? He's out bloody injured. Wait 1 second. Where is he? On the graph. Saliba's out injured. Where's it? Gabriel? Yeah, thought it was. So yeah, chat. That is start 11. I was looking at the wrong one. Great start. So yeah, the Ben White, David Raya, Mosquera, Gabriel, and Colaflori as well. But yeah, Saliba. Thought it was Saliba. We've done the World Cup watch longs when we've seen him get injured. Let's see how. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, chat, do drop a like on the video if you haven't already done so. Big up there, Mo. How are we, Daz? Is Conso on the bench, Jack? Yeah, I think he is, mate. Is we Conso? Let's have a quick look, see if he is. No, he isn't. I'm telling you a lie there, lad. No, he's not on the bench, bud. It's come a bit too early for him. You'd expect him to be on the bench on the next game, anyway. To see him, anyway, indeed. We should have a poll, Jack, do you believe, in the top 4 this season? For us. For Liverpool. I know, like, we need some signings, lad, but the squad, let's not forget, this side, obviously no Salah, though. I get there's the occasional 1 or 2 players that have left Liverpool. That midfield won the league 2 seasons ago, chat. Obviously Trainioni coming into the side and all that, but yeah, it's a good squad. We got Virgil van Dijk. If Virgil plays to his best capacity, if we can bring in Bradley Barcola, if we can bring in those extra 2 wingers, whether that be Minter, whether that be Barcola as well, quite confident. Call me mad, probably, but yeah, I'd say easy top 5 finish. Easy top 5. We didn't make it look easy last year, but it depends how good or bad Liverpool do manage with injuries, because injuries will happen this year. They will happen for Arsenal as well, but the one thing with Arsenal, their squad depth quality is just so very good, isn't it? So yeah, how Liverpool deal with that, only time will tell when we're doing the watch-alongs, when we're doing pre-match and post-match shows as well. Yeah, it's anyone saying that they know how it happened, then they're just telling lies, aren't they? So give us the velocity numbers, I'll say. But yeah, it's easy top 5, chat. The squad of this quality as well, and again, it has got some holes in it, but again, so yeah, Ali, yeah, the Tim, they are obviously the captains, vice captains for Liverpool. But if you did miss the show today, as Tim said there, Ali, Gomez, and Dom are obviously the vice captains for Liverpool. make sure I've got the both teams right there, chat. Apologies, Thomas and Mender, because bloody hell, people would have been tuning in. Arsenal fans going, why is Saliba on the pitch? Mender, De Silva, Glass, Rucci, Sims, and Thomas this day. Cisse, Saka, Diaz, all good chats. So yeah, so Saliba is out, which we all knew. Apart from me when I was doing the graphic. Obviously Saliba is back injury late October as well, so Mosquera is going to be playing a lot of football, chat. Obviously they've went out and spent, what was it, 50, 60, 70 million, whatever it was, on Consa, so they're not wasting any time really. Is the sole favourite to win the Prem, but Chelsea only playing one time a week under Alonso will be tough to beat. No European football. Then there is Man City, United, and us. Same, all good buds. I've got major dyslexia, as you can probably tell, mate. So no one needs to apologise. In terms of all good. Don't be worrying, lad. All good, fella. But yeah. No one needs to be apologising in the chat. All good. Yeah. I was wondering what. It's been. But yeah. Who wins? Hope. Yeah, you never know. If you don't have hope, even as a Liverpool supporter, just as a football fan as well, like Coventry fans coming into this season. Obviously, everyone's, when they've analysed it as rivals and neutrals, I had Coventry going down. But you never know. That's the beauty of football. You would have thought Leicester won the league all those years back. No one had them. What were they, like 3,000, 5,000 to 1? The bookies were absolutely skint after that one. But yeah, that's football. That's the magic of football. It's why we all follow football in terms of whether we 95-minute winners, a silly yellow red card as well, a team defying the odds. Even Trainioni hopefully coming in for Liverpool this season. Doing well and hopefully establish himself as first team regular as well. So yeah, it's going to be interesting indeed. But yeah, do drop a like on the video if you haven't already done so as well, chat. Massively helps out. And fingers crossed we get a very good game of football this afternoon. Or morning, wherever you are watching as well. Chat, we will have, obviously, in terms of the schedule, and tomorrow, should be about 3 shows tomorrow, 3 couple of lives. As I said, there's already a video on the channel reacting to the Minter news. Be on a second. So yeah, that is on the channel out already. So do drop a like on that, get involved, let us know your thoughts on the Minter situation. A lot of the press is saying this evening they're anticipating Liverpool to go in for a third bid, but yeah, I think Liverpool might be in for a bit of a shock to the system, really. They'll be like, oh, they've rejected our bid. Yeah, they have. So yeah, I would say that our squads are, as Olio said, thin. Never forget that playing 2 to 3 times a week will take its toll. It will, not just for Liverpool, but obviously Arsenal as well, chat. They've ran Declan Rice into the absolute ground. It was a miracle just seeing him in that England World Cup squad as well. Obviously, there was a couple of games where he had that, was it a bug or whatever, where he wasn't playing. But again, you do look at that side. Mainly the lads at the back, given how good they were in terms of getting defensively set pieces. Then the one biggest point that all of us are looking for, not just tonight, but why probably everyone's tuning in and watching the games tonight, is how the referees are going to be dealing with the set pieces as well, though, Matthias and chat. It's all well and good, the Premier League saying, oh, we've adjusted the parameters in terms of not much hold, non-corners and that, but they'll probably get a month in and then just let Arsenal do WWE every single week, because that's what it was like. It was horrible to watch. No one goes to a football game to see a team just score corners. Everyone used to, and I find it mad, in all honesty. Stoke City and Tony Pulis were getting absolutely lambasted all those seasons ago, and especially a certain manager in the dugout for Arsenal as well. He was going berserk at Stoke in their tactics. It's funny how this Arsenal side last year, fair play to them, they won the league as well. But yeah, Wenger was giving Stoke fans and managers and well down the banks of how they played. It was a bit rough. It was a bit in your face, really, and very heavily dependent on set pieces as well. Throw-ins, obviously Rory Delap with that absolute cannon of a throw-in. But the way Arsenal have adapted, like, fair play. If you win a league, you win the league. But in terms of being consistent as well and developing that side of the game, it's going to be interesting. It's not sustainable, but come at the end of the season, Arsenal might have surprised us all, and they might have. It's going to be interesting because Liverpool found out last year, didn't we, chat? First season, it was a bit of a surprise for the opposition teams what Arne Slot is all about, having that defensive attacking as well. But teams found out Arne Slot's tactics very, very quickly in the second season, and we were just getting absolutely battered. So it's going to be interesting if teams actually do switch on a bit more, are a bit more alert, very much to the fact that whether they are a bit more alert as well, especially on the corners and the throw-ins as well. I know it's gone. Time is definitely speds up as well. Pick up there, Scouts. Evening. I forgot the game was on. I'm excited for Liverpool, but I'm not ready for only 4 months of the year left as well. Yeah, time's flying, lad. Obviously, Kimbo's only round the corner as well, fellas. So, yeah, time's flies, chat as well. Try and enjoy every single moment, whether you're just watching the Reds or just enjoying it with your family or whatever as well. So, all good. But yeah, we go up. Yeah, I'm waiting for the people to come in saying you're saying Iriola wrong. It's like saying to a Scouser you're pronouncing something wrong. Of course. If you've not heard Scousers talk, it's like, yeah, unless I'm speaking the King's or Queen's English, like a major posho, then sound, yeah. I feel oh, bloody hell. Don't be saying that, man. What's that? There we go. Well, it looks like Liverpool just doing it at the minute. There's no plan really, just scattergun approach of just bidding for wingers, really. What's that now, chat? So there we go. But yeah, chat. If you haven't already got your score predictions in, get them in. As I said, you got Brentford, Tottenham tomorrow. Super Sunday, you've got City, Bournemouth, obviously, and then you've got Brighton versus Aston Villa, and then obviously you've got the big one on Sunday, 4 o'clock. We'll be live for that one, Newcastle and Liverpool. I find it mad though, chat. Like Super Sunday, you've got 2 matches on at the same time on Sky, but yet they won't have. That's what does me head in. It's the way they're trying to advertise. Yes, they've got a lot of games, but some weeks they don't have 2 games on at the same time. It's great if you're those 4 teams as well. But come at the 3 o'clock, it's a silly nonsense rule of the 3 p.m. blackout, man. It's 2026, man. Let's get rid of it. Like, and then, it's how they're doubling up the games as well, chat. Does me head in. It's like, when it comes round to 3 o'clock kickoffs, like, yeah. Well, yeah, chat. Close to kick-off here, Reds and Arsenal fans and Coventry fans. It's not... what's that one? I'm not too sure. Scouts. Used to be old records like me and youngsters are saying it's too playing. It's all good, Gaz. I'll be joining you there, lad, as well, mate. All good. I can't remember, really, just like, again, Matthias, we don't know him. Sporting directors, the best that you don't hear from them, really, again, but when you are sporting director, when you're manager, when you're a high-ranking role at Liverpool, there's always going to be criticism, there's going to be analysis from supporters as well that are going to be very disappointed, and yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Being at any position at Liverpool Football Club, there's always going to be scrutiny from the outside as well. And yeah, you're at one of the biggest football clubs in the world. Yeah, so just got to deal with it, take it on the chin, and learn, develop, get better. And yeah, so far that mad though, Chas obviously was selling for Jones for 26 million. Silly. No, it's the right decision to get rid of him, but in today's market, that's bloody pennies, really, isn't it? But yeah, Tim, yeah, we need to win. Mo 2-1 to Liverpool against Newcastle. Can't remember it, but again, Matthias, don't be worrying that. Hopefully, come what the end of the 1st of September, Liverpool brought the. And I tell you, if we get battered by Newcastle, chat, if Liverpool get battered by Newcastle on Sunday, wow. If you think the fans are going to be clamouring for signings, it's going to ramp up 1,000 times more if Liverpool on the end of an opening day defeat. It's always a difficult ground to go to. Obviously, we found that out last season. Obviously, Rio and Gamua getting the last minute winner, relying on a 17, 18-year-old getting the goal. But yeah, even last season, chat, let's not forget, we were underprepared. But yeah, sorry there, it was one of you chats. Yeah, Conce, I think it was Daz, big up there, bud. Yeah, he was presented as an Arsenal player in a packed ground this evening. But yeah, not going to be on the bench tonight. Come a bit too early for the Aston Villa defender. And I think his line, paraphrasing, but I think one of the big lines to come out of his interview when he signed for Arsenal was, "I've come here to win trophies as well." So yeah, fair play. So it's going to be interesting. It wasn't a 3 p.m. blocks. They thought he wouldn't go to grounds. You can see it's LFC. But, yeah, I think it was mainly the lower leagues, but that rule was obviously they can just get rid of it because it was disbanded. Obviously with the COVID restrictions, wasn't it? Everyone was able to watch the 3 p.m. kickoffs. But yeah, at the end of the day, let's not forget. That's the thing, man. Liverpool got hundreds of millions of supporters round the world, and only the select few and lucky few of 60-odd thousand, including the away end, are able to watch that at 3 o'clock. And then obviously everyone around the world as well. Is it England? I think it's Iraq and some other random country as well. They're the only countries in the world that have got the 3 p.m. blackout still. But if you're in Singapore, you can get a subscription for 60 quid or 80 quid and you can watch every single Premier League game. It's why should fans in Singapore or around the world be able to watch it but not fans in England? It's just ridiculous. So the quicker they can sort that out, the better, man. Such an old rule, and that should have been gone 10 years ago, man. Will they stay? Costas? I don't think so, mate. I don't think Costas will be staying. He will for this window, but come at the end of the season, I think Andoni will want a different profile, really, of player. So. Fair play to Coventry. Obviously, if you're not too aware, Coventry, I think they've only recently just bought the rights to the stadium back or whatnot. Obviously, for a very long time, I think the council sold it or something was going on there anyway. But yeah, we are close to kick off here, chat. In the first opening game in a Premier League season. I think it's crossed we get a couple of goals. But yeah, in terms of the lineup, David Raya, Ben White, Mosquera, Gabriel, Calflori, Rice, Lewis Skelly, Odegaard, Sake, Gokares, and Tozlis as well. Tozilis. In goal for Coventry, Rushworth, Van Eyck, Thomas, Amenda, De Silva, Onyeka, Yankiri, Grimes, touch on Sims and Thomas Astente as well, off the right-hand flank as well. So, is there going to be... Chat, get your score predictions in. We're going to be very fastly approaching kick-off here. But it is going to be a fascinating encounter. Yeah, Matt Grimes. But yeah, that means the pod is out at the minute on the channel. And if you want to check out Anfield Road TV content on just 1 second. So yeah, check out Anfield Road TV on Spotify as well. So if you have got Spotify subscription, you can listen to the video and you can watch the video as well on all the podcasts that we do about Liverpool. And we will be covering every single watch along of Liverpool this season, home and abroad as well, in the Champions League and of course in the Premier League. But Reds, looking forward to this. Referee will determine when countdown begins, goal kicks and throw-ins. If delay continues after countdown, possession will be given to the opposition. Oh, fair enough. But again, it's still well and good having these rules at the beginning of the season. Yeah, so the Emirates, obviously plastered with champions. But again, the mark of any defending champion is how well you can defend it. Not since 1940 odd, Arsenal have defended there. I've gone back to back champions, so a very long time ago. Can you do it this year? A lot of us would say yes. Scouse 8-0. What's that, Scouse? And they are underway. No, bud. Just be me, la. All good. And we are underway here. Try and be myself, Scouse. I don't know. Barry Davis, who's that, la? Oh, sorry. I just try and be myself, mate. As I say to anyone, if you're ever doing shows or videos or content, just be yourself. Yeah. Well, yeah, Coventry have got a very early corner here. So you can go 1-0 up here. Coventry, that would be absolutely outstanding from their point of view. Ball in. The Coventry cleared by Calaflori, not gone too far. Cleared on the front post, outside the penalty box now. Coventry. Greaves. Chowler. Declan Rice on the counter attack here now. Tozillis. Sparkle, he's come. Looks like, yeah. It's going to be interesting, Matthias, isn't it? Whether he can step up his game. Well, a lot of Arsenal players will be needing to step up twofold. But it's going to be interesting how they deal with being favourites this year. It's a completely different kettle of fish, really. Pick up there, Jav. How are we, bud? When that tag of favourites in a league season, obviously 9 managers are very different. 9 new managers in the Premier League, the most in a very, very long time. But Arsenal on the halfway line here now, Ben White. So yeah, it's going to be fascinating how opposition teams against his Arsenal side do adapt. But yeah, we got a new round here. Yes, for a Liverpool channel chat, but if you're a Coventry fan, Arsenal fan, everyone's welcome. Calaflori down the left. He's let that run there, Lewis Skelly. Possible counter-attack. Ben White seeing that off anyway. Thomas Asante down the left. But fair play to Coventry here. They haven't rocked up and been happy to just sit behind the ball. They're getting men forward. It's got to be very all the way back here to Rushworth. Forcing them to go long here, Arsenal. Ellis Sims, he's won that first header. Not the best of interceptions by Calaflori, but he's just about done the job. But yeah, certainly very aggressive Coventry in terms of wanting to commit forward, players forward, trying to win that ball as high up as they possibly can. Yeah, a second again. 1-0. There we go, la. So, mate, just be myself and try and do the best job I can, la. And the main thing is, all enjoy the commentary and the analysis as well. Bit different when you're doing a neutral game anyway, but kind of a bit of bias does come in, especially if we are going to be doing a United watch along as well. We'll be supporting the opposition team, but yeah. Well, yeah, as you guessed, Chelsea, if you just cover the channel or watch them for down the years as well. Like all of us, I think we all love football. Certainly me. If there's a football match on, like tonight, we'll watch it. So watching as much football as I possibly can, consume it as well. It's just fascinating. Zakiri. Yukarinki. Ball out to the Coventry. So being all Coventry chat if you're an Arsenal fan. Been dominating the first opening 4 minutes of the game. Not the greatest of passes there. Saka's intercepted. Odegaard on the counter-attack here now. Coventry trying to get back into space. Odegaard, ball out to the left. Solis into the penalty box. Solis off the left-hand side. Solis over the bar. The little back heel there. Odegaard, I don't think he heard him anyway, but it was a lovely run from Odegaard from into left there. I thought he would have just back heeled it, the Greek forward. Could have done, but he's just gone with the bit of the selfish option there. But yeah, that was a lovely run there, Odegaard. Wasn't found by his teammate, but that's what Liverpool need to be doing more this season. When you got Isaac, when you got hopefully Barcola as well, Minte, having those runners like Odegaard did there, like whether it be Szoboszlai, Maka, whoever. That's how you do break down a low block. Sloppy by Coventry. Saka on the edge of the box. Saka. And that's great work. Great outstanding work by Coventry. Onyeka, he done so well and then he's just giving away the ball. Sloppy there. Onyeka. Obviously the Nigerian forward. Didn't play that many games for Brentford. But brings that little bit of Premier League, very much needed experience into that Coventry midfield. Odegaard. Going to get his head up here. It's found Lewis Skelly. There's a good opportunity for Calaflori, but they've not went with him. Declan Rice. Ball into Saka. Wide. It's going to be a corner for Arsenal. But I tell you what, it's a lovely ball down that right-hand side. So they're working it well here, Arsenal. Lovely diagonal switch from Solis. I tell you what, it's a great delivery. But yeah, let's have a little look on that replay. Yeah, it does well to control that Saka. I felt it did touch his arm, but again, Arsenal getting a bit of the look at the draw there. But first corner for Arsenal this evening. 7 minutes in. Score plenty of them. Let's see if this any of these rules have a big impact. They've gone short here, Arsenal. And they found Ben White. Ball in. Cleared. Lovely little routine by Arsenal. But Coventry just about done enough to get rid of that. Pick up there, Hannah. Pick up there, Jav. Brentford as the dark horses this season. Jack McIndoe. Yeah, Tottenham, the winners of the transfer window so far. But let's not forget Matthias and Reds. We won the transfer window last year, didn't we? And look how poor we were. But anything's an improvement on 17th for Tottenham. Sloppy by Odegaard. Evening, Gart. Tazilis has been very active. A former Norwich man. Solis. Off the left. He's found Declan Rice having a shot over the bar. Hasn't got quite the right direction on that. Not the power, certainly, but not the most best executed finish from Rice there. Player of his qualities, capable of hitting a target. But not on an occasion. Ends up in Rosette, though. But how are you doing, Hannah? How are you doing, Gart? No, where have you been? Yeah. Oh, good lad. You never know. We could get a Coventry win here, but if anyone's just tuning in late, if you're a Coventry fan or an Arsenal fan, or even a Liverpool fan, obviously Coventry had the better at the first opening 5 minutes. They were willing to try and get on the ball. It depends how much they've got in the tank, really, to continue the high press and trying to win that ball up as high as they can. Coventry down the left-hand side here now. De Silva. To Onyeka. To Thomas. 10 minutes left here. No, 10 minutes into the game, sorry, chat. And I've been very, very impressed so far of what I've seen. Especially with the occasion as well, coming to a big ground like the Emirates. But you do wonder if you do concede. Coventry, will they collapse? Sacking on the byline, over the bar. So that'll be a corner. I think it will be, yeah. Going to be a corner to Arsenal. They're second of the game. But I think with these rule changes, chats, and I said it a couple of weeks ago, I think you will see a lot more of short corners happening. There'll be ways round it, and obviously I think the way round it for Arsenal is taking those short corners and maybe getting a different angle on it. But it just depends how much of an eagle eye the referees have got in every single penalty area up and down the Premier League. Obviously set piece goals last year for Arsenal 25. Closest was Man United with 22 and Villa with 19. Ball in by Arsenal, comfortable for the goalkeeper. Is there going to be a possible breakaway for Coventry? He's wanting his forwards to go a bit more further forward. No. De Silva, got a bit of space down the left. Arsenal at the minute, not pressing too high. Would have felt it would have been a bit more aggressive, but it's allowing Coventry that bit more time on the ball. Sure, got to be a foul. That referee said play on for Coventry. Couple of bodies ahead of him. Showed it. Going down the left-hand side here now. Coventry trying to open up the game. Diagonal switch. Rushworth. There's a lot of space ahead of him here. The Coventry goalkeeper. Diagonal switch. Again. Intercepted by Arsenal. It's going to be a throw in on the halfway line. Grimes just saying to the goalkeeper, just go a bit more longer. Yep, big up there, Gar, as well. Oh, nice one, Jay, chat. If you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video. 15 likes in there, 27 of yous in. Get those likes up, everyone. Please. That really helps out, anyway. That's on my channel, on many people's channels, if you're ever consuming any form of content. Across all the platforms, dropping a like helps out all the creators. Twofold. Also going forward there. Dispossessed. Calaflori, ball forwards. 1-0! Arsenal. Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. There we go. Happy days. 1-0. 1-0 Arsenal. That was too simple, that. Too simple. Hang on 1 second there, chat. There we go. Happy days. Kai Havertz scores again. There we go. No, I don't know why I got it as there, chat. It is Kai Havertz leading the line for Arsenal this evening. Apologies, chat. But yeah, lovely little play there. Lovely play. Sloppy from Coventry down that right hand side. Calaflori, ball forward. And it's a lovely, lovely finish. But again, Calaflori, the Italian, lovely to get his head up there. And he's just caressed that into the bottom corner. The German forward with his left boot. Sky Herbert scores again. Sorry, guys. There we go. Waka waka. Havertz scores again. And it is 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Yeah. Pretty sure I've got a... Calaflori as well on my team, on my FPL. Standing up for the Arsenal. And the champions, Bukayo Saka. White. To Rice. Little give and go from Arsenal. Space in the box. Ball back in. Havertz. But as we said, chat, would the floodgates open for Arsenal? That's going to be the big concern. Whether Coventry, when they are in the away end, when the fans are in the away end, obviously when they're going to the away grounds, it's going to be that big struggle really for Coventry really when he concede one goal and maybe want a second as well in quick concession, like they can't be caught up in the emotion and the quality of the game as well. They need to be defensively, so make it a lot more difficult for the opposition teams that they are coming up against. So they're gone 1-0 behind there, Coventry. Let's see what they're made of, really. They've got that bite. Yeah, big up there, Reds. Nice one, bud. Odegaard, opportunity here now. Ball in. Rushworth off his line there very quickly. But again, Kai Havertz really pulling the strings tonight. Apologies, chat. I don't know. Bloody had Gocheres there. It's Kai Havertz. But yeah, big up there, Reds. Yeah, hopefully get that third bid in. But hopefully, maybe the news, as it has been the last week, a bit late to the official bid. Big up there, Mark. How are we, la? Long time no see. Nah, it's not a waste, though, Mark. He's a good player. 106 I should still. Yeah, I think it will be, Rez. I think it'll be 65, 70 million. I think a bid of like 65 plus 5 million add-on, I think will be enough. But it depends how Brighton are looking at this. Yes, he's out injured already. I'll tell you what, that's the last injury Arsenal needs. Gabriel, he's hobbling. You certainly don't need him. And Saliba out, but again, they've went out and spent on good squad depth, haven't they? Obviously coming together with him and Ellis Sims. Yeah. As well. Yeah, but I can't remember that treatment from years ago as well. Who's that one? Hello, everyone. Yeah, big up there, lads. I think it'd be good, mate. It'd be a good signing. I'll be happy with them anyway. But again, once he's back to full fitness. But at the minute, we'll take anyone. That's how desperate Liverpool are at the minute. Yeah, as Gar said there, what's the difference really? It's crazy, innit? In footballing terms, it's not a lot, but obviously as average humans, all of us, even a million's a lot of money, but for football clubs, not a lot. If you are a big club like Liverpool. It'll give and go. Odegaard to Lewis Skelly. Colaflori. It's going to be a foul on Thomas there. Pulled by Kai Havertz. But 21 minutes in, chat. You are tuning in for the first time tonight. Obviously, a goal from Kai Havertz. He's obviously put them 1-0 up anyway. An assist by Colaflori. Well, yeah, I haven't seen too much difference on the corners as well, though, chap. But I think we'll find out come at the end of the season. Rice, there's a lot of space here for Arsenal if they can get their act together there. Rice on the edge of the box, Declan Rice. Tazile, Saka, 2-0. Simple, absolutely simple for Arsenal. And Coventry have got to be very careful here. 22 minutes on the clock, 2-0. And chat, I know a couple of years was a Scouse, you said 8-0. If Coventry aren't careful, it could turn into that. But they're appealing for a foul here, but again, too simple. too open at the back. There's a lot to be admired about Coventry's start at this opening 5 minutes of the game. They were pressing, but again, Ellis Sims there with a sloppy header, like losing the ball, and then Declan Rice and Odegaard have got acres of space. Declan Rice is unmarked on the edge of the box, just able to carry that ball to Zilis. It'll be interesting to see if that counts as an assist for him, because the Greek forward got the ball in, deflected off the goalkeeper, but it's an awful, awful save by Rushworth. Parries it straight into the path of Bukayo Saka, who, come at the end of May, he'll be taking about 20 of those goals. But yeah, Arsenal really haven't really been out of second gear tonight. And that's the concern for Coventry. There's a long, long, long old way to go in the game tonight. Going to pay 80 minutes and by. No club is touching and unproven. Yeah, true there, Red. I think the fee for him is like 70 million, isn't it? But it's crazy. Market's absolutely gone berserk. Even for bank average players as well. Also from the Basque region, so kind of makes sense. They know each other as well. Yeah, 100% they have it. Yeah, big old day, Matthias. Yeah, it's been alright football, isn't it? Just goes to show this is the team. If Liverpool are, or any team for that matter, are wanting to win the Premier League, this is the side that everyone has to beat, really, in my honest opinion. But yeah, there's so much space in behind this Coventry back midfield. Kai Havertz, Odegaard, the movement is outstanding so far tonight. Ben White going forwards. Not a foul, Ben White. Stop looking at the line, oh lad. It's not a foul. Yeah, Red Rebellion. Well, they just keep on spending money, don't they, bud? It's gonna be mad. Yeah. Fair enough there, Gar. Yeah, enough, bud. It's not like, was it 2010? Like 2010, 2000 as well. Like the talent pool of quality was ridiculous, wasn't it? Like, it was really good. Bloody hell, Mo. Yeah, they are. They are perceptible at the minute. Too easy to play against. Lewis Skelly. But hopefully tonight we get a bit of a late night show, or another bit of information in terms of another bid for maybe another player. Lewis Skelly brought down there, and I think that will be a yellow card for the Coventry midfielder. I think it will be. Yankiri is being yellow carded there. And again, not just for him, the Coventry number 8, but for many players this evening. In the Coventry lads, it does look a huge golfing quality, and I think this is very similar pattern of what will be happening. The Coventry and the likes of Hull. Yeah, sorry there. On the wall won't be. I'll say, unless typing it in English, mate, we won't be. Yeah, put it in English if you can, please, mate. As I said, as don't want to be bringing up a message when it's not in English, especially if it might be disrespectful to other people as well. So apologies, bud. Can't read that because I don't speak that language. Yeah, the data lads and the data department and the scouts as well, mate. Let's hope that a lot of them are still there in terms of the people that brought in, like Sadio Mane, like Bobby, like Andy Robbo, Ginnies and the other lads as well. There's some players when you're scouting them, everyone knows. It's like the scouting for PSG when they signed Kvaratskhelia. Everyone knew of the lad's quality. There's not much scouting going on there, is there? It's just a case of everyone knows when he moved to PSG he was going to be a good player. Similar with other players that clubs do. Solace. Arsenal going forward here now. Coventry on the counter, getting countered. Long ball here. Trying to put it up to Ellis Sims. He's better first touches needed here. Coventry. A rare venture forward into the Arsenal half. And again, too easy there for the Gunners. And that is again another foul by the Coventry forward there. No yellow card. No, it's all good. Yeah. I felt he would have given a bit more, but just the quality. I mean, they're coming up against the defending champions, Arsenal. Odegaard, little ball behind. Havertz trying to sneak in there, no cleared. And he was in an offside position there. The Arsenal forward. It's going to be a free kick to Coventry in their own penalty box. Yeah, one of the foremost reasons why Arsenal is going to win at least the Prem this year is the bench. Yeah, 100%. It's spot on there, mate. Yeah, just even looking at the bench this evening that they've got. Just looking at it now. You've got Kepa, you've got Hincapie, you've got Eze, Wanyeri, Zubamendi, Marino, Dauman, Madueke, and Gokares. And then still injured for the Gunners, you got Timber, Saliba, and Bruno Gabanas as well. So, oh look, Arsenal signing an injured player. Gabanas is out injured for at least another 2 weeks, but yeah, he'll be found. But when they're all back, yeah, it's strength and depth, something that Liverpool need to learn from. Solace. Odegaard. Lewis Kelly. Ball to the right hand side now. Ben White. Arsenal. Just really controlling the game in the opening 31 minutes. Took a little tiny bit to get into the game, Arsenal, but since you've gained full control and Everton, they've really certainly looked like the team, the Premier League team, and certainly look like champions anyway. Coventry just looks a bit too quick for them at the minute. Something that they'll need to get used to very quickly. Very, very quickly in the Premier League. Obviously, everyone goes on about the championship quality, and there is a lot of quality, but there's such a gulf in quality in terms of the jump from the championship to the Premier League. Yeah, there's gas out there. Yeah. First time I think Arsenal again. Yeah. It's going to be fascinating chat. Thank you very much everyone for tuning in as well. And if you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video. Hit that subscribe button. Gabriel moving that. I think Arsenal Gar said no chance. That's his opinion, though, that. Everyone's allowed to think differently. Odegaard, White, Ben White, how's he missed? Again, that's a typical defender finish. Just absolutely swiped his leg at it, and it's gonna be Rushworth's collected that. But yeah, fair enough, Mark. It's gonna be interesting, bud, isn't it? Yeah, but again, I think that won't happen. It's gonna be a very long time until you see a team get 100 points again, mate. Like the Klopp City teams were just so good, weren't they? Sure, is that going to be a penalty? No, referee. It's going to be a free kick on the edge. On the edge for Coventry here. He's lucky there, Gabriel. Ellis Sims does really well to manoeuvre away from the Brazilian. Obviously, I will be getting checked for a possible penalty, but yeah, he's been booked there as well, Gabriel. Yeah, yellow card for Gabriel. 33 minutes in. First real opportunity for Coventry with a free kick to get a ball into the box. A goal here for the visitors would be absolutely outstanding for them. Anyone complaining about Mince? City's old for Salvinian replaced him with another Brazilian project called Alan, who's likely not even as good as Salvinho, and we were linked with Alan last season as well. Ball in, Coventry, cleared by Ben White. See, bread and butter, innit? Balls into the penalty box, clearing that. But he dealt with that really well. Extremely well there, Arsenal. Solis. Referee said play on. Ball forward here. Kai Havertz trying to poke that ball forward. Solis. It's going to be a foul on the Greek forward. And yeah, he's complaining about that. The Dutchman. Yeah, referee's saying, yeah, foul. So 10 minutes left to go. Yeah, anyone complaining about our midfield? This is City's current midfield. Anderson, Foden, Gonzalez, Kovacic, Echeverri, and they are scrapping the bottom of the barrel. Yeah. Yeah, it's isn't it? Yeah, well. Even when we do get those signings in, though, Reds, I know I have my own thoughts as well, chap, but yeah, you can never not be, as long as Liverpool get the squad depth in. But yeah, Reds, it's going to be interesting. Haaland will be going to Barcelona in a year or two's time. Saka down the right. Done well here. Bukayo Saka. Arsenal fans were appealing for a penalty, but fair play. Got up and quickly off his feet. Yeah, done well there, Saka. Yeah, Mark, the thing is, chat, I'm guessing if City appeal that, whatever verdict comes out, are they allowed to appeal it? And will that even extend the time where, or can they not appeal whatever decision they get? I know a load of yous will know, chat. Are they able to appeal it? Because that a bloody stretch it out even more, won't it? The decision. Or can't he? Corner for Arsenal. Punched away. It fell for Arsenal. Should have got to be an offside position here, Skelly, no. Odegaard ball into the far stick, cleared. Yeah, looks like Balaba's going to be travelling to Manchester United there, chat. Solis. Ball in, cleared, missed by Havertz. Should have been 3-0. But again, Coventry, they're fighting for their lives at the minute in terms of just trying to get this ball out. It's fell to Odegaard, Calaflori. Cleared. Arsenal players are appealing for handball. Don't think it will be. Ball back out left to Lewis. Ball in. Cleared by Solis. Or a ball put in by Solis, sorry. And Declan Rice is deemed to have brought down the Coventry players. Is he going to be getting a yellow card? Has he got a yellow card? Or has he escaped a yellow there? And Declan Rice screaming at his teammates there. Yeah, man, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? But yeah, the team to beat, as we always say, it's Arsenal. But it will be interesting if their resolve is test. Because the one thing, Chas, say if yeah, Coventry does. Well, at least Tottenham won't get relegated this season, chat, with all that money spent. Well, could you imagine if they do get relegated with all that money spent? They improved from 17th all to the magical number of 16th in the Premier League. Because as we know from last season, chat, you don't get any trophies for winning a transfer window. Because even rival fans were like, well, bloody hell, Liverpool don't do great. And then first 5-6 games of the season, we stumbled across a lot of results, didn't we? As Liverpool fans, when we were analysing those games, we knew it wasn't great football being played. So, Arsenal with the ball here. 39 minutes gone. 6 minutes left to go. And the first opening 45-minute period. Yeah. Yakiri. Coventry going forward here. Ball on the right. No give and go. Coventry just really struggling. Even when Arsenal do get back into the shape. Really struggling so far. There's been no real clear-cut opportunity for Coventry. A lot of their balls, when they've gone forward, high up in the air. All good there. Yeah, it's one there, chat. But yeah. Saturday night football. That's tomorrow. Obviously, Brentford Spurs. And then obviously, that's on tomorrow. And then Hull versus United. Surely United don't win that. Don't lose that, chat, sorry. Chat, anyone got any hope for Hull winning at home against United? That would be great, wouldn't it? But yeah, United should win that. Bit similar like what we're seeing here with Arsenal and Coventry. Huge golfing quality. Do you reckon that? Yeah, I reckon so as well. I think I had Spurs finishing in the top 5. I think the quality that they brought in, even a player like Andy Robbo, it's going to give them that. Yeah, even though, as we know as fans, Robbo, not quite the player he was, but he's got that experience to give to the Arsenal players. Sims, Chowler, Evike, Sims. Onyeka, ball in, clear by Rice. It's fell to Coventry. Oh, nearly in the back of the net there. David Raya was backpedaling. It was a speculative effort from the Coventry midfielder there. Fair play to him. It's not an overhead. He's just whacked the ball behind him and hoped that it's gone into the back of the net. So Coventry's number 18 there. I tell you, that would have been some effort. Nearly on target there. Hit the roof of the top netting anyway. That was extremely close. It's been some goal, that. But hope you're well, Mark. Hope you're all well, chat. Yeah, no one was saying, but Liverpool would get relegated. But I think we were talking about the Tottenham and the other teams as well. Well, yeah. I reckon Reds this season. Yeah. Just even listen to Chelsea fans when Manesca got appointed. They were very surprised. But I think it's going to be Fergie appointing David Moyes all over again for City. Guardiola wanted him to come in, but Manesca, he was adamant that he'd come in, but ball in by Arsenal, cleared at the far stick. Again, even when you do clear it here, possible breakaway here. Coventry, they need a couple of men committed on the counter-attack. But they've gone all the way back there. It's great play, great pressing by Arsenal, getting back into the shape. Long searching, punted ball forward as we approach the 44-minute mark. Be interesting. Probably will be about 2-3 minutes added on. Don't anticipate it to be too much more anyway with that regard. Solis down the left. He's done really well so far. Solis, can he get a shot away? No, he's played it off. It's going to be a free kick. No referee's saying. The Arsenal players are appealing for a free kick. Odegaard, ball in. It's going to be a corner. Well, I think the Arsenal players were wanting that free kick. Tell you what, Solis, I haven't seen too much of him, but from what I've seen, the opening 44 minutes here, chat, really impressed me. Not too bad of a debut at all so far. He's been an absolute menace on the wing. Certainly a huge improvement. I know it's only 44 minutes, but certainly a huge improvement on Martinelli. That's for sure. For me. Yeah, 2 minutes added on there, chat. Arsenal corner there. It's going to be an in-swinger. Short corner. That'll give and go. Bakar Saka. Back to Odegaard. Odegaard on the edge. So took a deflection there. It's going to be another corner for Arsenal. 2 minutes added on here. And Coventry just got to be very careful here. They don't want to be conceding again just before the stroke of half time. Certainly what they don't want. But Frank Lampard could do with probably subbing himself on. Prime Lampard was amazing for Chelsea, wasn't he? But yeah. Odegaard to Saka. Ball out to find Rice. Rice wide. Minute left here, and Declan Rice on the edge of the penalty area. Lovely little bit of build-up play from the Gunners. Little give and go. Rice with his left boost on the edge. Just lacked that bit more curve on that shot. But as we've seen with Rice down the years, fully capable of finishing from that position. Yeah, he did, but yeah, he just obviously, I think the first season when he was playing for Brentford, he got injured anyway. Had a big injury for them, which wasn't ideal for him in terms of his development. Ball forward here for Coventry. Just expect that to be half time here. Don't be offside, and that will be half time. Yep, there's half time there, chat. If you are an Arsenal fan or a Coventry fan, it's been fair play to the Gunners. And to be honest, haven't really been out of second gear. The Gunners haven't needed to have been worked very hard, in all honesty. Bit surprised by Coventry. First 5 minutes of the game, they had a bit more of the possession. They were getting at Arsenal, but as soon as they got to the anywhere past the first 5 minutes, then Arsenal's quality I think they were just sussing them out really, seeing what they were all about, seeing where they want to be picking up as well. But they looked far superior, Arsenal, showcasing they did look like the Premier League established team, and certainly Coventry did look like certainly the newly promoted Championship side anyway. But yeah, I'm doing a lot more at the Railway now that I'm a director, but we'll try and make many streams as I can. Happy days there, Mark. Do a lot more at the Railway. No, happy days there, buds. Happy days, Mark. Congratulations on that, buds. As I said, thank you very much. As I say, Mark, all good fella. As I said, really appreciated. Is that a pub? Is it Mark, or is it a channel? As I say. Happy days there, Mark. But all good. Thank you very much. As I said, even when you are in, very much appreciated, fella. I'm going up to Newcastle tomorrow, and happy days there, for the Isaac Derby. There we go, lads. Enjoy it. Should be good. Should be good indeed. And fingers crossed. Mark Darcy, and they call you let's see how, Cass. We'll see how, lads. I'm really happy for Neoni as well, as Red said. If we can make the step up, we do not have to go looking for Macca's replacements, and the replacement Macca with a younger talent as well. But yeah, in an ideal world, Reds, that would be fantastic. But as we know, buds, Liverpool, innit? We don't do things the easy way with regards to maybe replacing players, incomings and outgoings. Not just this season, but the last couple of seasons as well. But yeah, you do wonder, it would be nice if Liverpool can get back to doing our formidable business that we used to do. But that's the issue now, innit? Like, you look at the data models in terms of scouting players, everyone's kind of caught up now with Liverpool, what we were doing. Like to Brighton, Brentford, and other teams, a lot more of the other teams in the Premier League, their data analysis, their scouting has got a lot more superior. But the main thing is, and that's why the big teams like Liverpool and the top big European clubs and the big Premier League clubs is making that final. It's how you decipher that data as well in terms of scouting and analysing a player. It's up to the likes of the big dogs at Liverpool in terms of making that final decision. You can look at numbers, but having that brain of just analysing a player, even without the data, you can look and pick up a player's. That's the big difference as well. Numbers are great, but it's having that extra eye that data sometimes can't like pick up, like the personality of the player, what they're going to be like, will they be able to deal with that jump up in terms into a big club like Liverpool or City or whatnot. It's how they will, but yeah, too expensive unfortunately as well. Buardi is great, but yeah, he's going to be an interesting player, Reds, in terms of how well he does at City. But again, as I said, I haven't watched too much of him extensively, only seen him in the World Cup for Morocco. But yeah, very highly regarded from everyone that has seen a lot more of him, the Moroccan midfielder. But yeah, you either sink or swim, whether it's a club like Liverpool, club like City as well. As we know, football waits for no man. You've just got to hit the ground running. And especially with City, and especially with Arsenal, already being 2-0 up in here this evening. Yeah, so happy days there, Scouts. Happy days there. It should be a great adventure, that Alfie, as well. As Scout said, it sounds brilliant. Yeah, enjoy it, Alfie. Should be good. I've never been to an away game at Newcastle, but yeah, that's got one of the biggest, longest steps, haven't they? Happy days there, Scout. Sounds nice. What yeah, could do with him in the midfield, Buzz, can't he? Yeah. What a player Frank Lampard was, man. Like, in that Chelsea system. His ability of just arriving late into the penalty area was outstanding, man. Yeah, certainly, I think, when you go back, look at Gerrard, look at Lampard, look at Scholes, top midfielders, man. Like, and oh, no, we're not starting this, are we? Half-time interviews. Games gone. I just don't get interviews. Like, why? Like, could you imagine Saka is giving an interview and it's not going to happen anyway. But could you imagine Coventry come out somehow and come back and won this game or drew the game? Like halftime interviews. That's one thing that I don't like. Yeah, it's just stop it. But that's just me. Just I don't know if they want to be doing that, then fair play. But yeah, I know it was a classic tonight as well. Hopefully Isaac says up a new one. Yeah, hopefully Mark you'll do well. It's be an open game on Sunday. Newcastle manager also plays a high pressing style as well. Yeah, very different. Red, as you said, mate. It's going to be very different to what we are used to with regards to when we are playing Newcastle United. That's one thing that Eddie Howe prided himself on, was obviously playing a very defensive block, everyone behind the ball and looking to counter-attack. But yeah, it's going to be fascinating in terms of how both teams do set up from a tactical perspective as well. But it's like to be goals on both sides. Yeah, hopefully from our point of view on Sunday when we're covering the game and watching it, hopefully Liverpool just capitalise, and yeah, a huge win would do us the world of good as supporters. But yeah, as I said, if we are on the end of a defeat, yeah, I don't even want to be on social media anyway. After the game, everyone will be on berserk and everyone will be calling for even more signings on top of what we already are bringing in. But yeah, and just one second. Yeah, kind of long. Keeps happy days there, Mark. Well, made up for you, mate, or anyone that's getting new jobs or whatever. Keep on it, mate, and as long as you're enjoying it. But don't be worrying about moderating in the chat, Mark. Life comes first, but as I say, and enjoy it, and yeah, good luck. Let us know how you get on, Mark. Anyway, hope you'll absolutely smash it. So happy days there, fella. What's that? It's similar to Merseyside live stream, and model engineers as well. I'm not too sure on that, but well done, Mark. We will win. Yeah, Reds. Fingers crossed, lad. Right, chat. I'll be back in a little second. Talk amongst each other. Do let us know your thoughts, your expectations for the second half. Yeah, I think for Coventry, you do wonder as we said, it's once that first goal goes in, the second goal just before half time as well. Yeah, it's if they get that third goal, it's then to be absolute curtains, really. Good luck to Coventry in the second half. Needs a much improved performance, in all honesty, because as I said, fair play to Arsenal, but again, Arsenal showcasing their quality and the golfing quality. But chat back in a second. What are you saying about that chair, Gaz? Hey, Jack's chair is a bit transparent. Yeah. So good, that. I do need a new chair anyway, but it'll be a while until I get a new one anyway. But yeah, has to put up with me. What was it, Mark? the goat chair, does he? Yeah, we call them that, the goat chair. I say. Yeah. Yeah. So it used to be a shop in St John's called the BT's. They had amazing model railway sets, and there we go. That. I'm not too sure about that. Man. So, what was it? It's that classic. Was it? I think it's only just recently shut down, isn't it? Is it the jacket leather shop that was in Liverpool city centre in the train station? Like when you come out of Liverpool Central, you turn left, and that shop used to be there. Whatever happens, it's just ridiculous. Like whatever they were doing, it's clearly must have made money anyway or whatever. But I forgot what it was called. But that shop, I was a bit surprised, but fair enough. Yeah. So chat, we are going to be underway for the second half here, and Arsenal are going to be kicking off, and we are underway here. Arsenal to be looking to get that third goal and put this game to bed, really. Oh yeah. Or have Coventry got a bit of fight in them, really, and try and get back into this game? We'll find out. Yeah, the reception for Isaac is going to be, lovely little reception for Isaac. Liverpool have recently just published a little Isaac documentary, little film anyway, on the socials. Check it out, chat. It's on the YouTube. Just Isaac's time in Sweden as well. Lovely, great interview. Go and check it out. Hopefully, you see a bit more like that in terms of getting used to Isaac as well, but probably settling a bit more, and certainly him getting a load of goals, him in more confidence. Yeah, nice one there, Mark. Oh, God. Oh, Red. I'd have an absolute nightmare trying to spell that, mate. Scale electric. It might be simple for you, chap, but I'd have a nightmare. It's bad enough me trying to do a word search, and you got dyslexic as well. The words are just flying around the place. But yeah, it's going to be interesting what Lampard said in terms of half-time. Oh, yeah, there'll be many important half-time talks for Lampard. Up there, Mo. Come on, Coventry. Ball forward here. No give and go. Ball down the left. Surely got to be a foul on the Coventry midfield there. No. Referee said deemed to have not been too much of a foul. Play on. And again, no foul there for Arsenal as well. So referee for both teams letting a fair amount of go, really, there. Yarenki, and obviously on Yenka. But that will be chock-a-blocker tomorrow as well. Long searching ball here for Coventry, comfortable for David Raya. Quick counter-attack opportunity here now. Ball forward. Rice to the left to Calaflori. Rice to Odegaard. Saka on the right-hand flank here now. Just inside the box. Ben White. Put it to Odegaard. 3-0. That is awful goalkeeping. 3-0. How's that squeaked in there? But fair play. Lovely, lovely little play down the right-hand side by Arsenal. Ben White with a great overlapping run there, and that's poor goalkeeping by Rushworth. But the goalkeeper got a touch on that on the line, and it's just a weak save by the goalkeeper. But lovely forward ball by Rice, cut out the midfield of Coventry. Little give and go there by Saka, using Ben White, who finds Odegaard, and he miskicks it as well, Odegaard. Yeah, he's miskicked it, Odegaard, but it's awful goalkeeping. Certainly need much better goalkeeping if they want to be staying in the Premier League than that. Oh, wow. Difficult. Yeah, he's off balance, the goalkeeper, but even still, stronger save. Oh, there we go. An assist by Ben White, if you got him in your FPL, and a goal by Odegaard. Obviously, if he can start contributing a lot more goals and assists for Arsenal, Odegaard, he'll be happy. And certainly Arsenal will massively benefit from his quality. Yeah. Do you reckon, Reds? Probably will be, would Ronnie? I'll be surprised even if he gets to Christmas, do you reckon, chat? Like, the job in which he done in the Championship was tremendous, wasn't he? Obviously taking them over the year before last. And then going on that mad run into the new season. But, yeah. Even at the time at Chelsea. Was it 2 stints he had at Chelsea? Maybe he might have developed a lot more of his game, but we'll find out this season, won't we? But I'd agree there, Red. I think he will be, bud. Rice, ball into the box. Clear by Coventry again. Says a lot when you got Ellis Sims on the edge of clearing the ball. That's your striker. Ball in by Saka. Again cleared. Just struggling to get any real passes to each other. Coventry, even when they're on the edge of the box, even in the midfield, really struggling. Yeah, a lot of people, and rightly so, will praise Arsenal. Obviously putting them under the cosh. This Coventry side, but something they've got to learn very quickly, Coventry. Whether that be at home, whether that be away. Got to show your composure. And sloppy here now. Arsenal on the edge of the box. Saka! Rushworth putting that over the bar. But again, sloppy. I think it was De Silva loses that on the left-hand channel there. On the edge of his box. What are you doing, lads? And Saka with a shot on target. There we go. Ref cam. I don't mind ref cam. I wasn't the biggest fan in the first introduction, but good little view. Nah. But he certainly will ship a loads of goals, I do feel. Balls to the edge to cleared. Coventry. Again, there's no outball. Because Ellis Sims is defending that deep. Not just on this corner, but when the there's no outball. Arsenal. So it'll be a throw into Arsenal down this right-hand side. Midway through in Coventry territory. Coventry down the left. Oh, give and go. Ball forward here now. Coventry. Ball to the left back. But the Arsenal crowd's getting behind the team. I think they'll be happy. They'll be very happy with the 3-0 goal scoreline. Diagonal switch for Cov. Off the right hand channel. Little back heel there. Grahams. Chowder. Ball into the box. Appealing for handball there. Coventry fans. The away fans. Need to make the rare attacks count. Ball to the far stick. It was too high there. Right idea, but poor execution by Coventry. Sims was there at the far stick. Just needed a bit more of a better delivery. Would have been 3-1. The Silver. Going to be a corner. Coventry fans are getting behind the team. Let's see what they're made of. It is refreshing watching an Arsenal game chat where they haven't scored any headers or anything, is it? Looks like the referee's having an issue there with the technology, is he? Oh, his ref has his watch just fell off, has it? So Coventry players have had to wait a fair while there. Ball in for Coventry. Cleared by Arsenal to front post. It fell back to Coventry though. But they've won it back here, Arsenal. Counter-attack. Opportunity. Havertz. Solis is ahead of him. He's got Odegaard to his left. Odegaard to find Solis. Overhit pass. Has he kept that in? Yeah, he's offside. That was poor by Odegaard. That ball needed to be in a lot more quicker on that counter-attack. He done really... I've been really impressed by Solis. Again, it is no respect to Coventry, but really good. That's poor by Odegaard. He's far too long on that pass. That ball needed to be free. Yeah, 100% Mark. Got to keep on working hard. But obviously home form is very important, as we've seen with Sunderland last season. Obviously they done really well. They spent a lot of money, didn't they? But last year Sunderland's recruitment was second to none. It was absolutely outstanding, wasn't it? Even looking at the player like Mukiele, obviously signed from Paris Saint-Germain, come in and made that big impact. Kick out by David Raya. Not gone too far though. To Silva. Travelling with the ball. To Silva. Little give and go. That's poor by Ellis Sims. Poor touch by Sims, man. De Silva's done an outstanding run into the middle of the pitch. Awful touch. Onyeka. It's going to be a foul as we approach the hour mark here. They'll be wanting a lot more, certainly, Coventry fans. Just looking at that run from De Silva. It was an outstanding run from left to win. Good 20-yard run on the edge of the box, but Just that poor touch by Sims. Just haven't done that enough. Even when Sims has got the ball, even on the halfway line, the lack of linking of play from the away side has been a real big key issue. It's not really allowed Coventry to build any really real momentum and get them up the top end of the pitch. Ball out to the right now. Arsenal. To Odegaard. It'll give and go. White. Cleared. Meneska. Arsenal. Ball out to the right. So you just Odegaard here. Just the speed of play from Arsenal. You can just, with a flick of a switch, to speed it up. Calaflori, little back heel. He's found Odegaard. Solis. It's going to be a corner. And he's been an absolute live wire, the new Arsenal lads, down that left-hand channel. Cut back there, and he left it there, Odegaard. Put his foot through that. Yeah, did it the Coventry defender's arm, but his arm was down there, low. It was in a natural position. His hand wasn't out here, it was more down there. Declan Rice now in swinger. Here's me saying Arsenal haven't scored a header tonight. Watch them go and score one here. Short corner, different variation on this angle now. Lewis Skelly to find Saka. Possible breakaway here for Coventry if they can get it right. On the counter attack, and it's a poor overhit pass. Poor pass there on the counter attack. Van Dijk. Yeah, Van Dijk, the right back at Coventry. Not the greatest ball. Victor Torp coming on. Caleb Larenci. Yeah, me too, Mark. Arsenal. Odegaard, no give and go. Solis. I don't mind him. Hey, Mark. Sims. First time Sims has actually had an opportunity now to run at the Arsenal back line. He's appealing that. It doesn't help Sims when you don't get your head up and look around to your teammates. Don't always have to go forward. As long as you keep hold of the ball and let the ball keep on ticking over. But that looks like Coventry might need to dip into the transfer market and get more of a recognised Premier League established or Premier League quality number 9. Because scoring goals, even for any established Premier League team that wants to consistently be in the division, not get relegated, you need your goals. As was Calvert-Lewin, very important for Leeds last season. Solis, Havertz. It's going to be a corner for Arsenal now. Another opportunity to load that penalty area. So top has come on there. So Declan Rice, ball into the box. Cleared enough, but not gone too far. Solis. It's a big save and a lovely strike by Solis. He's caught that really well. And that's on the volley as well, isn't it? Quick corner here again by Arsenal. It's going to be a throw in there for the Gunners, or it might have just gone out for a corner. Looking at that replay on the half volley there, yeah. Solis, the goalkeeper, certainly was a bit unsighted on many players in front of him, but just done enough. No, they don't, Mark. They don't. Coventry. Oh, got away with that, Arsenal. Onyeka. Coventry, down the left. Just need some form of delivery. If not, just anything. Just get a ball in. Get a cross in. Away by Calaflori. Bobby Thomas, centre half, wanting to appeal for a corner. He's appealing, saying that was a corner. And let's have a little look on the replay. Yeah, should have been a corner, that. And the Coventry players are bemused. Well, Declan Rice off. Yeah. Only 2 shots on target, not good enough in even the touches in the opposition penalty area. That's the thing now. Hopefully Liverpool come what Sunday evening. Hopefully we can be in a 2-3-0, or ideally a 3-0 scoreline where we can maybe rotate a couple of players as well. But yeah, Zupimendi coming on and Madueke coming on as well. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Rice off. Zupimendi on. Sorry, shots. And then it was Saka off and Madueke on. Not too bad subs there, Marishat, in all honesty. I think it was reported this week Real Madrid were having a little look at Zupimendi as Obviously, he was linked with Real Madrid a couple of seasons ago in his time in Spain. It just goes to demonstrate the real quality Arsenal have got in all the areas. Lewis Skelly to Gabriel. Yes, a bit foul on the Coventry man. Gabriel a bit disappointed, but yeah, right decision. Right decision, certainly. Few substitutions here. Awonyi coming on for Ella Sims. Obviously, Taiwo Awonyi, obviously the new signing. He will offer them a bit more of a, certainly a better bit of experience. Ball in here for Arsenal. Not the greatest of crosses there. 20 minutes left to go here. Coventry have got to do something. Got to do something to get back into the game. See Ezri Konsa in the stands there. £55 million signing. That was confirmed today. Rajoni there coming on. So changes there. Radoni coming on and Taiwo Awonyi coming on for Coventry. Whether that changes too much, we'll find out. Skelly, ball forward here for Zupimendi. Found Madueke. Ben White on the overlap. Odegaard on the edge. Cleared by Thomas. Mosquera, great interception there. Showing great aggressive defending. Let's ball forward there. Where Chelsea would be under. What's that, gas? So ball forward here. Yeah, Chelsea is my underdog this season. I know they've been trying to buy the league since day one as well. Yeah. I think they think that they've still got Roman Abramovich in charge, don't they? But yeah, bit of a madness in it. I think they will do well, Chelsea. I've got them finishing in the top 5 in Champions League spot. Yeah. So there's going to be a throw in here for Coventry. But yeah, it's going to be fascinating. Because I think he was wrongly sacked by Real Madrid, Xabi Alonso. He was doing a good job. But I know, obviously, the expectations of Real Madrid, you're expected to win every single game. But Coventry going forward here. Away by David Raya, just enough. Got a little toe on the end of that. But even with the changes, Coventry, it's not changed too much of the face of it, really. Yeah, I think it's all marked, like the quality within that side. I do think there's still a lot of quality. If you can get Cole Palmer getting back to his best football, I think the fact that they'll possibly have Xabi Alonso, Morgan Rogers and Palmer behind whoever their number 9 is, João Pedro or someone else. Yeah, it's looking really good for them. Palestera, obviously the Italian lad they've signed right to play right back. Very highly regarded. So they have brought in some good players. Even like a player like Jarrell Hato as well. Did sign for them last summer. Was a player that I wouldn't have mind Liverpool have signed. Centre half that can play full back. But just even look at Arsenal's bench as well. Chat the players that they brought on. Madueke, Eze's coming on. Merino's coming on. Solis is coming off. He's been my man at chat. He's been a man of the match so far. For me, Solis being absolutely outstanding for Arsenal tonight. Absolutely outstanding, really, isn't he? So there, chance. I found bloody Eze. There we go. On the so, yeah. Oh, was it? So that's it there. Odegaard. But yeah, Eze's come on there, chat, and it was. Just quickly check that as well. And Merino has come on. Who's he come on for? I think it was Odegaard, yeah. Odegaard off. Merino. There we go. World Cup winner with Spain as well, chat. Got many vital goals for Spain in the knockout stages. 2 winners it was, wasn't it? Yeah, Eze and Merino coming on. Oh, give him a go. Merino inside the penalty box. But certainly a baptism of fire for this Coventry side. Good touch by Taiwo Wanyi. There's no one down this right-hand side at all. Really difficult at Coventry. We'll give and go. Chat, get your man a match in or playing a match. For me, Solis, for me, who's been outstanding for Arsenal. Really good performance. To be honest, not seen too much of him, but 70 odd minutes of seeing. Again, you've got to caveat that with the the opposition, but time will tell. Coventry have got Hull, Man City, Brighton, Forest, Newcastle, Spurs. Well, any start for Coventry was always going to be difficult, but I think certainly their next the first home game in the season, Coventry couldn't have got a better start, really, playing one of the newly promoted sides. As I said before, as we all know, home form is vitally important, not just for the established Premier League teams, but especially the newly promoted side as well. You need to pick up points if you want to have a chance of staying in the division. Not the greatest of the passes there. Zubimendi was fouled there, but he carried on. Go Flory. Eze. Cheers, Aristo. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, big up Arsenal. Cheers, fella. Thank you very much, buds. Yeah, big up Arsenal. They've done well, chat, in all honesty. Been really good. But I respect the Coventry. Not too big of the biggest test tonight. But certainly do need to have a huge improvement. Coventry, whether that be against obviously Arsenal tonight. But it's not going to get any of it any easier for Coventry. Looks like Calaflor to be coming off. Done well there. Can we bully Arsenal under PGMOL? No chance, Edisto. Yeah, even. But, surprise, surprise, maybe Arsenal might actually start playing some better football and not relying on corners. Because tonight Arsenal haven't scored a header, which is a bit of a first. Madueke. Ball out to see Gabriel. Over the bar there. But yeah, chat, massive thank you very much everyone that is tuned in tonight. And showing big support on the channel. Do get involved on the video that we released a bit early today as well. Obviously reacting to the news on Minter. Obviously the second bid that was rejected. It's going to be fascinating. See. Well, they're going to be unbearable this season, aren't they? But let them celebrate the Premier League. Let them celebrate the Premier League last year. But it's going to be an interesting season ahead for them all. And certainly Liverpool included as well. Nice one there, Panov, in After Shoot. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight, bud, as well. Thank you, everyone. Obviously, still got another 10 minutes as well, but I'd have qualified then. Yeah, I'd rather want quality. Yeah, 100% mark. Arsenal is the benchmark in regards to quality as well, though. That's Liverpool want to get anywhere close of a league title. This is your team that you're watching tonight. That Liverpool need to get to overcome in terms of the points deficit. Because the thing is now, you've broke They've got that title in the bag now. They've got that experience. We'll give and go here for Arsenal. On the right. Needs to get his head up here. Madueke. He's got Lewis Skelly on the edge. Not the greatest of clearances, but possible breakaway for Taiwo Wanyi. Needs a couple of options ahead of him here, the former Forest man. Again, it's just caught in between, aren't they? Coventry, everyone on that counter attack. There wasn't much options ahead of him. Former Forest man having to always go back for. But now Coventry have pushed up a couple of players forward here. Oh, good interception there by Zubamendi. Coventry have won it back quickly. No give and go. Palmer, no give and go again. Ricochet, Coventry, just that little, the 1-2s on the edge of the box as well. We've got who's playing with fire for Barcola and to get a lower price as well. Oh, Radoni nearly getting on the end of that and producing a bit of quality there. First time Coventry have got down that left-hand side. Ball into the box. Oh, he's just a bit behind him there, Radoni, the Coventry lads. Couldn't quite get the right connection on that. The killer finish. Well, fair play to Nkapie. Just done enough to put him off there. Sorry there, Jack. California went off as well. And Nkapie, come on. Yeah, 100% demo. Haven't really been tested, have they, but yeah, there's no easy game no more. I think it's always the games, even when Liverpool have won league titles, and if Arsenal want to be back-to-back champions, it's games where you're expected to win. Teams usually do slip up. Obviously, everyone looks at the fixture tonight and go, yeah, Arsenal should wipe the floor with Coventry, and if you look at the results, then they have as well in the performance. But main thing is they got the goals and they've capitalised on them to an absolute T, really. But yeah, Coventry could do by the end of the window. Not just Liverpool, but Coventry certainly need a lot more players in. Certainly haven't got the biggest budget, have they? But 3 minutes left here, chat. Get your player of the match, everyone. Who's been your standout performer? For me, as I've said already on a couple of occasions tonight, the Greek lads anyway had an outstanding performance. Oh yeah, the window shuts on the 1st of September, chat, so how many days have we got? Yeah, it's 11 days left until the transfer window shuts. 11 more days. Not long. Hopefully tonight we have a bit more news as well, chat. De Silva. Sure going to be a yellow card there for the Arsenal player. Bringing him down there, Taiwo Wanyi. Asking the referee. So a bit of a yellow card there, ref. Bit surprised or scared it hasn't been booked there, chat. He's got away with that. Big time. Big time. Yeah, Mark, Rice. If you don't get at least 2-3 players before the window, it will struggle to get top 4. Andoni only signed a 2-year contract, so they won't back him this season. They will they next season as well. It's going to be an interesting panel, as he said, when it comes down to that contract extension. He's not stupid, Andoni. He's not going to be sticking around if the club's not backing him in the transfer window, especially when he's balling by Coventry. It's all going to be a goal kick there. Paul cross there. As it sums up Coventry's game tonight. Not enough quality at the final top end of the pitch. But yeah, so. Nah, Mark, he's always, not just Liverpool, mate. He's done that on every single club he's been at, but yeah, it's always been the thing, but yeah, it's just his own style. He wants to earn the right of a new contract, and that's like fair enough. Fair enough to him. Probably helps him as well if he's not getting backed properly, or if the club's not being run properly, then even if he does well, and he's a successful manager. Madueke, 4 minutes added on. Marino, shot on goal there. Rushworth, just doing enough there tonight. Going to be a long season, chat, and certainly a long season for Coventry and Arsenal, but I'm pretty sure for Coventry fans, more or less a free hit when you're going away to Arsenal, isn't it? But a big introduction to the Premier League, playing against the champions on the Friday night. Oh. We need to back him as well. Yeah, 100%. 100%, bud. But chat, massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in tonight. Very much appreciated. We will be live again tonight if we get any bits of transfer news for Liverpool. As I said, chat, I might just make a new channel and just do like obviously the other watch alongs on the other channel as well. But think about it. Probably will be better. Just keep the Premier League and other stuff separate, but I'll think about it. I'll poll it in the chat anyway this week. Yeah, it does. Takes a while, doesn't it, bud? Especially with the new promoted sides as well. Making that big jump, the gulf from Premier League football. From Championship football to Premier League football. But even the strength and depth, the players Arsenal have brought on, don't be listening to any Arsenal fan if they're whinging about not signing players. They're really good, man. Yeah. I doubt we'll get anything tonight of this though, but you never know, bud. We have been very pleasantly surprised over the last couple of weeks, haven't we? It usually tends to be the late night news as well. Nice one there, Mark. As I said, Mark, let us know how you get on with your new job, mate. Hope you absolutely smash it, bud. You will do. But yeah, chats, as I said, football's back, which is good. And Liverpool are back in 2 nights' time as well. This time on Sunday, hopefully we'll be celebrating a Liverpool win in Geordieland anyway. Not going to be an easy game, chat, is it? Both teams, new managers, new systems. And Capier, ball in. I'll clear 2 more heart. But yeah, man of the match for me, Solace, chat. The fact that they can bring on Eze as well is a bit mad. Like, to replace Odegaard. Like, just go, yeah, go ahead, we'll bring on Eze. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, bud, isn't it? Maybe that's why they might need the investment. The club, in terms of spending money. But only time will tell. Come on, referee, blow the whistle. It's been put Coventry out of the misery, man. Gonna be a free kick here. I think he's gonna have a little pop shot here. Won't blame him. Last kick of the game. Yeah, it's gonna be full time. That he did have a strike, and it ends up in Rosehead. But a big introduction to life back in to the Premier League promised land for Coventry players and supporters, and certainly Frank Lampard. Got a lot of improvement that they need to be doing, but again, Coventry facing up against the Premier League champions. Impressive Arsenal, but again, I don't think we've seen even Arsenal out with second or third gear here tonight, showcasing their quality across the pitch, defensively, midfield, and attacking line as well. But chat, as I said, if any breaking news happens tonight, we'll be here as we quickly possibly can. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow, chat. We've got a chocker schedule tomorrow, and we'll be bringing it all, the latest Liverpool news, and of course build up into the big season for the mighty Reds. But Reds, Arsenal fans, all Coventry fans, if you have been tuning in tonight, massive thank you everyone for getting involved, and yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow for even more content on Anfield Road TV. Cheers, Reds. Thank you as always for tuning in, and yeah, look after yourself. Enjoy your Friday evening.